I am in the line waiting for my sandwich because I have an event today at 3 o'clock. So I'm heading to the venue to get set up now. And I made the mistake of not having something ready to eat at home. So I had to stop here and get a sandwich because my tummy is rumbling. My tummy is rumbling. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. So, I think she gave me, hold on. She gave me something she wasn't supposed to give me. Hold on. Okay, I got a mac and cheese in here that I did not order. Praise the Lord. Ooh, that's the Lord's gift. That's the Lord's abundance, y'all. So every now and again, when somebody, put something in my bag that I didn't order, or I find a dime on the ground, I just praise them. I just praise them because let me tell y'all, look, and I had a scratcher ticket the other day. I won $10 on a scratcher and I was just praising them. I was just praising them because, like I said, abundance is abundance. And a lot of y'all don't know abundance is abundance, okay? Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. So if you find a penny on the ground, abundance is abundance. It's telling you that the world is an abundant place, okay? So you need to be grateful. You need to act like it, all right? Okay, let's get into this. You ready? Let's get into this. So there's a video going around the internet, and it is a gentleman who said he's dating some lady. I have to go back and look at the video to determine how long they've been dating, what their relationship status is. But apparently he's been dating a lady, and he was at the crib. He invited her over, but he wanted something to eat. And he asked her to bring him something to eat. And she said something about, okay, well, you're going to pay me for it. Are you going to give me the money for it? And he was like, well, you can't, just spend $20 on a meal for me. No, because that's putting me in my masculine energy. Okay, so first of all, thank you. Who bought a badge? 402 Marine, thank you for buying a badge, sweetheart. I appreciate you. And y'all can buy a badge. The rest of y'all can buy a badge, okay? You can support the content creator and buy a badge, all right? But anyway, so that's how the video go. And so now he feel away. I don't know if we're going to keep dating, or that kind of turned me off, blah, 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 blah. Gentlemen, the first thing I'm going to say is this. There are women in the space. Let me make this crystal clear. So there are women in the space right now that they are using the relationship polarity dynamic. They are weaponizing it. Okay, let me be the first. Maybe I'm the first, maybe I'm not. They are weaponizing relationship polarity talk. They are weaponizing the whole feminine, masculine energy and all of that. No. And can I go here? That's not a woman who truly adheres to the tenets of femininity. I don't need to weaponize femininity. I don't need to say it like that. Oh, doing this or that puts me in my masculine. What? Get out of here. Come on. No. That is weaponizing the tenets of masculine energy and feminine energy. So right there, that tells you a whole lot. That tells you that the young lady, she heard all this on the internet. Okay. She heard all this on the internet. And now she done grab a hold and she done weaponized it. She using it for everything, right? She using it for everything. That's what that's telling you. So I don't need to do that. I don't need to weaponize that. Now I can tell him I don't feel comfortable doing that, but I'm going to keep it honest. There's a lot of context missing. So if I've been dating you for a good while, if we've been going out and you've been stepping up and doing in my opinion, your masculine thing, you've been chivalrous, you've been kind, in that period of time, let's say it's 6 months to a year. In that period of time, we both will have done things for each other. Okay? We both will have done things for each other. I will have cooked for you. I will have ran an errand. I will have picked something up. I will have helped you with something, right? And that is how I reciprocate my appreciation and my genuine gratefulness for what you've done for me. Like we will have both, kind of give and take, give and take, give and take. And so I don't know how long they've been dating, but I'm going to say if it's more than 6 months, it ain't that serious. Like, can I go there? It ain't that serious. Oh, okay. Okay. And unless I didn't want to go to his house, I didn't want to be in the house, I didn't want to, maybe that's something they doing a lot. I don't know. Like, there is context to that situation. If we don't go out like talking about, I probably would have said, I really don't want to be in the house. And I'd love to go somewhere. If they had been out, been doing stuff, and this was just one of those times where they were like, oh, okay, well, we're just hanging, especially in the wintertime, I'm more than happy to come over. I'm more than happy to cuddle up, come over, chill. I'm happy to do that because I ain't trying to go out. I ain't trying to go out like that with this hawk out here. It's cold out here. And look, y'all, it's been raining for 3 days. So I ain't really trying to go out like that. If my man said, hey, come over, it's raining, it's one of those nights, I'm happy to do that. And if we've been dating 6 months and that dating is going fabulous, and he say, hey, can you bring me something? I haven't eaten. Can you bring me something to eat? I'll say, oh, okay, what do you want? Right? And I'll pick it up and I'll bring it. Now, this is related to the title of this live. I don't give men money. I don't give men money. That's my boundary. That's where Anita draws the line. I don't give men money. Do I take men food that I've been dating for 6 months or a year and everything's going great? I sure do. Do I run errands? Do I pick up cold medicine and pay for it and take it to him? Do I pick up cans of soup and take it to him? Yeah, sure, I sure do. Or make him soup and bring it to him? I sure do. As a matter of fact, I just spent the whole week baking a bunch of cookies and brownies and putting them in these little containers and running them all over the city to some of my friends who happen to be men and some of my friends who happen to be women. I sure do. Like, that's something I would do for my friend. See, ladies, let me speak to y'all. See, this is where you getting this whole thing twisted. Okay? And I've spoken on this before, and I'm going to say it again. These are things I would do for a friend. And any man that I'm interested in, that I like, and I'd like for him to be my man, I need to vet him as a friend. I actually want to see if we are friends, if he is kind, if he is, liking me as a friend. Does he like me as a person? Is there emotional intimacy? So it ain't even about, giving him some or, y'all, I'm trying to, hold on a second, I'm trying to park. But it ain't even about that. I do things for people. Okay? I do things for people. I have boundaries. I have boundaries for people. Okay? But I also, God darn it, these people. I also do things for people. Okay? So I want you to get that in your head. I'm not doing anything for a man I'm dating that I wouldn't do for a friend. Okay? If a friend and I was hanging out, right? My good friend that I've known for a while said, hey, come over. We're going to hang out tonight. But you know what, girl? I'm in the mood for this. Can you bring this? Can you bring me this? I'm going to do it. What's the difference? Like, what's the difference for real? I'm going to do it. But can I keep it real? Some of y'all are weaponizing this thing. And that to me says a lot. That to me says you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. You have not embodied the principle. That's why I'm here. I'm here to to teach you how to embody the principle of femininity and feminine energy and masculine and the relationship polarity dance. But the first piece of advice I'm going to give you is you do not use it as a weapon. It is not to be weaponized. I never say, that puts me in my masculine. I never say that. I just say, oh, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And like I said, the biggest boundary I have is I don't give men money. That's it. I don't give men money. If that man's not my husband, I don't give men money. I need the ultimate form of commitment to let money come from me to you if you're a man. Okay? I don't give men money. I run errands. I do wonderful things. I treat you to lunch. I do all kinds of things. I just don't. My line in the sand is money changing my hand to your hand. That's it. I need a woman to show that she's a wife before I can marry her. And that is just what's on her, sir. That's just, see, y'all keep making it about doing. That is very much a man's way. Do. That's y'all. Feminine is be. Sir, it just is. It just is. A feminine woman, a wifely woman just is. But you're making it about doing. Y'all keep saying she got to do this and she got to do that. No, none of that stuff. No, sir. No. Ignorance and immaturity for any man or woman to feel that way about picking something up for them. Yeah, I mean, if he's my friend, I'm going to do that. So to that, I'll simply say she weaponized it. She took the tenets of the teaching, of relationship polarity teaching, and she weaponized it. And so that is, that's the number one thing I would say. She took something that she is almost like, is a lot of people out here, they'll get a tiny pinch of the teaching and they'll run with it, right? They don't go deep. They don't let someone like me, take them deep into the water. They just get a tiny little pinch. Oh, masculine, feminine. Oh, okay. Me being in my feminine, him paying for everything, him doing everything. And okay, I love that. And then they're not doing their part. They're weaponizing it. So that's exactly what happened. She simply weaponized it. But if you've been seeing him, I had another instance where I was working with a couple where the woman was making far more money than the man. And she got a hold of this. She got a hold of this femininity talk. I want him to pay all the bills. Well, that's not who you married. Like, you can't, who you married, you make 3 times more money than him. And that would be inequitable. That would be unfair. If you make 3 times more money than him and you make him use all of his money to pay all of the bills and you have all of your money. See, I believe relationships are meant to be equitable and fair. Okay. And that's the part that a lot of women who make more money than their man, they don't like that. They don't like when I talk like that. Well, what about the provider and protector? What about, girl, who did you marry? Did you marry a provider? That's the question. Did you marry a man who could provide 100%? If the answer is no, then you're who you're with. So that's what I don't understand. I'm like completely lost about this conversation because y'all are marrying, truck drivers, nothing wrong with truck drivers, postal workers, you're marrying firefighters, you're marrying police officers, you're marrying, guys who work at UPS, you're marrying, men who have average salaries. And then you're trying to impart on them a standard that is unfair. It's unequitable. So y'all really ain't gonna like that. But yeah, if we're being equitable and fair, bills would be split based on percentage. Works need to be shown to see that you are what you say you are. Sir, I've had this conversation so many times. I don't want to have it again. All you're going to do is you're going to determine what the woman is doing for herself. You're going to determine what she's doing for herself and her life. Okay? She ain't got to do it for you. She just need to be keeping her house clean. She just need to be, okay? You understand? She need to be keeping her house clean. She need to be keeping her kids well maintained. That's it. She ain't got to go to your house and clean your house. She ain't got to cook all your meals. Okay, what else you needed to do? Oh, you needed her to sex you in the bedroom? Not if she ain't married to you. You don't need her to do all that. Okay, but can I keep it away 100? A lot of y'all aren't spiritual enough. You're not spiritual enough to figure out that you don't need to sleep with a person to determine your sexual compatibility. But that's a conversation for another day. Y'all not ready for that. You do not need to have sexual intercourse to determine you and another person's sexual compatibility. You don't. He says some women prefer to keep all of her income and do as she pleases. If that's the type of woman you want, you a dummy. You a dummy to allow that to happen. Can I be real? You a dummy. You a dummy. What you look like? Marrying a woman. Y'all are in a committed relationship, married, right? Y'all supposed to be working on this thing together. And what's yours is hers, and what's hers is hers. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That's not how that's supposed to go. So, come on, y'all. Come on. It's not that hard. It really isn't. It really isn't. But, like I said, you listen to the folks on the internet. Me and my wife share our money and bank account as one. We never had an issue over money. Good. That's great. I love it. Like I said, I wish more people were doing that. Will I be accepting individual clients in January? I will. I have a limit though, because January I'm going into hibernation. That's my birthday month. I do have some public speaking engagements and some things. And I just am trying to hibernate. I'm trying to finish the revision of this book. I just got stuff, but I will. I probably will take maybe 10 individual clients in January for the whole month, whereas I normally take 10 a week. So I probably will take 10 for the whole month because like I said, I really want to hibernate. I'm really looking forward to hibernating. But y'all, it's not hard. It's not hard. Come together, grow together, love each other, get on the same page, have similar goals, have similar dreams. It's not hard. It really is not hard. It is not hard. You should come together, okay, to make the life you want happen. And now don't get me wrong. You are not going to work your lady, like your lady may not work as hard as you because she's not a work mule. Because at the end of the day, a woman to a man is primarily sensual and sexual pleasure. Ooh, and y'all not going to like that, but a woman to a man is primarily sensual and sexual pleasure. Okay? Beauty, youth, nurturing. Y'all not going to like that, but that's the truth. That's the number one reason why men are seeking y'all out. Close your legs and let's see how much action you get. Let's see how dry your phone get when you close your legs. So the number one reason. And then there are other very beneficial reasons. There are other wonderful, women are wonderful. Women are amazing, but I'm being honest. Most men want sensual and sexual favors from women. And like I said, ladies, close the shop down and let's see what happens. You're going to see. You're going to see who really like you. That's going to tell you a lot. Okay? But yes, any man that I'm interested in, I am vetting him for friendship. I am vetting him for beyond friendship. And so, initially, I treat him like a friend. I really do. Anything I do for my friends, I do for him. So, yeah. If I was on the way over there and he was like, yeah, can you bring me this? Or, I want some wings or whatever. I want some Popeye, whatever. Okay. I'm going to go and get it. I'm going to pay for it and I'm going to bring it. That's it. It's not rocket science. And I'm not going to weaponize. Oh, I feel masculine. And how about this? Let's go here. At some point when me and this man have been dating for a while, yes, I will take him out. Yes, I will buy him gifts. Yes, we will go places and go on trips and all of that. Like the goal is reciprocity. Y'all keep forgetting that. Reciprocity is the goal. Okay? The goal is not, the man pays for everything all the time, all day, unless, like I told you, my only exception is if I'm married to him and I'm staying at home, of course. I mean, if that's implied. If I'm a stay-at-home wife and mother, of course the man pays for everything. I stay at home. Thank you. Thank you so much. But outside of that, like if we're both working people, like that's, of course, there will be reciprocity. There will be reciprocity between us. So I just don't understand women doing this, getting into this place where, I can't do anything. I can't give, I'm not, the only, like I said, my only boundary, I don't give men money. I don't give men money. That's it. Right? I don't give men money. Outside of that, I mean, I don't give them, the other thing either. But that's it. If you sick, if you hurt, if you need a ride to the airport, if you need medication, if you need some soup, if you need, I don't know, fill in the blank. Oh, okay. Okay. I just don't give men money. That's it. That's it. And I make that very clear from the outset, right? I don't feel comfortable giving men money. That's it. So that's my thoughts. You said, what's the other thing? You know what the other thing is. I don't let them in the candy shop. You know what it is. Okay? You're not my husband. Can't let you in the candy shop. Sorry. But outside of that, like, we cool. Like, I'm gonna do what I would do for a friend. And I would consider you a friend, right? I consider any man that's interested in me, I'm vetting him for friendship. I just want to see who he is as a person, right? And so he's a friend. We're cool. We're hanging out. This also freaks people out, but I bring people around my family. I bring them around my kids. Well, they're not kids anymore, but I don't have any issue with it because, like I said, initially you are a friend. I introduce you as a friend. You're one of my friends. And then if it becomes more serious, then I introduce you as something more serious. But I am vetting you just to see what type of person you are. Okay? I'm vetting you to see, who are you as a person, not just romantically. Like, I want to see what your character is. So, ladies, you all need to learn about relationship polarity. How do you feel about the girl who wouldn't buy the guy she was dating food? Yeah, I talked about that. I actually just said, I just told everybody that I'm treating anyone I'm dating like a friend. All right. So that person is a friend until it's, I guess, more than a friend. There has to be context to the situation. So if he and I had been dating for 6 months to a year, if he had been doing everything that I think masculine, healthy men should do, good men should do, I would have had no problem doing it. I think she weaponized it. That's the part that doesn't sit right with me. She weaponized the tenets of relationship polarity. So that tells me that she does not know how to properly apply it. Like, she actually used those words. I never tell men what I'm going to do or not going to do because it puts me in my masculine. Like, I don't have to say that. Okay. I just say, hey, I'm not comfortable doing that. I'm not comfortable doing that. That's it. If I went out on a first date and a man said, oh, would you be willing to treat me? No, I'm not comfortable doing that. That's it. I don't need to say that it's masculine or feminine. It don't make me feel comfortable. So, but if they were in a relationship, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Were they in a relationship? Were they not exclusive? That's what, like, I need more context. Because if they were in a relationship, what's the big deal? I'm coming over there. We're going to hang out. You want something to eat that's not at the house, I'm going to bring it. It ain't that serious. And guess what? I'm going to do it for my friend. I'm going to do it for my girlfriend. If I'm hanging out with my girlfriend and she say, yeah, girl, I'm in the mood for some wings. Okay, dating or in a relationship? Again, because she said they were dating. So dating and for how long? Like, I need context. I just felt like I needed more context. So, and then too, like I said earlier, I might have turned down the invitation. Like if we're just dating, I probably would have turned down the invitation on the strength of I'm not coming to your house. So it's a lot of, to me, it was a lot of context left out. Like I'm not coming to your house. If I've been dating you for 3 months, so I'm going to turn the whole invitation down, period, because I don't know you like that. You're still a stranger. So that's just me. But I need more context, y'all. I need more context. So, well, those are my thoughts. If you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be any problem. He said, you're going to be a lonely person because time don't wait on nobody. Live your life to the fullest. Okay. Well, like I said, everybody's going to do what they're going to do. I didn't like the fact that she weaponized it. That was a problem. And if they are, in fact, just dating, they're not exclusive, they're not committed. You know, I have whole different rules. Like I said, I can't even put myself in other people's shoes because y'all be doing stuff that Anita just don't do. So I'm not going over there. So I'm not going over there to chill if we're just dating. If you my man, okay. And again, I don't have no problem bringing you any food. But y'all be doing stuff that I don't be doing. So that's why, you know, it's hard for me to speak on it. So, But this is what I'm going to say. Ladies, you got to learn more about this if you're going to apply it in your life. And you got to be smoother about it. Like, don't weaponize it. That's the part I don't get. Why are you weaponizing it? Don't do that. You know, just say, hey, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Or, hey, I'd really love to go out. Because let's say they just started dating and they really hadn't gone anywhere. Like, again, on the strength of that, I'm not coming over your house. So, like I said, it's so many. I have to talk. I would love to talk to him. I would love to talk to him and find out more specifics. Then I can give a critical thinking answer. Because right now, it's a lot of information that I don't have. So, but there should be some reciprocity. There should be healthy reciprocity in relationships or dating. A woman has lots of ways to show her appreciation and her gratitude, even in the dating phase. Okay, but definitely if they had been dating for 6 months or they were exclusive, okay, he's your man. Like, what's the big deal? So, that's the part I don't get. Yeah, he's your man. He's your man. Hopefully he's a friend. But my personal boundary is I don't give men money. So, we have to be married. And I've dated a man for 4 years. 4 years. And he was like, oh, I'm tight. That was the conversation. The conversation was, I'm a little tight. Today is Wednesday and I'll get paid on Friday. And I was like, okay. So, I don't give men money. Like I said, that does not make me feel comfortable. He said, any woman tripping over $20 is not my caliber anyway. Okay. Like I said, y'all gonna do you. And, I mean, like I said, I need more context. But I can say those words should have never came out of her mouth. Like, I never say, that makes me masculine, or I don't fit. No, just, you got to be smoother than that. Hey, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't feel comfortable with this dynamic. I don't feel, there's other feelings words you can use other than, oh, that puts me in my masculine. Because like I said, it's telling him that, okay, you've heard about this online, but you really don't know how to apply it. That's what it's saying. This is a talking point that I'm going to run with. That's what it says. So yeah, that's unfortunate because now, see, it's got men, not wanting to be in healthy polarity. Like when we use these talking points, it's a turnoff. It's a turnoff to good men. Like, no, that's why I tell women, you gotta be smoother than that. All right, y'all, those are my thoughts. I think the whole thing is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But ladies, you gotta learn about this. You gotta learn about these talking points. You gotta do better because you cannot weaponize it. See that right there, probably ran somebody off trying to weaponize something. And now, you could have had a good thing, but you done ran the man off. So, you can say you don't feel comfortable. And again, there's a lot of different context that's missing. But it would have been better if she just said, yeah, I just don't feel comfortable doing that. And left it at that. And then he could have decided what he wanted to do with it. But see, the fact that she brought up the whole, I'm in my masculine energy. Now he's like, see, these crazy women. So that's unfortunate. All right, y'all, I got to go in here and get set up. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. My books will be regular price as of January 1st. If you have not picked up a copy of Choose Well or Do Well, please do so by tomorrow midnight. Yeah, by tomorrow midnight. I think the price goes back up. All right. Thank you so much. And as always, stay open to love.